G'day, this is Andy from Swell Building Inspections, and this is your daily dose of defects. My phone's going to be jumping around like anything because I'm on a dirt road. I am out in some rural areas just west of Huonville, and just a heads up, if you're going to Huonville, go to the bakery. They've got amazing chocolate donuts. But this one is just about rural properties. So I grew up in rural South Australia, and the thing that you need to know about rural properties and the buildings that are on it is they are more than likely going to be less maintained than other buildings that you may find in built-up areas. That's just the way it is. They tend to have more defects. They tend to have more foundational issues, and this is just because when you're building houses back in the day out in the sticks, you're limited with your resources, and so a lot of the time they made do with what they had, and that's why you come across a lot more issues. So if you are wanting to buy, or you have to buy in a rural area, and you're buying a house that's, say, a farmhouse like the one that I just inspected them, you are going to have to expect to be spending a bit of money on it if you're wanting to bring it up to a standard that you're used to, if you've been used to living in a home in a built-up area. Now, this isn't always the case, obviously. There are houses in the built-up cities and towns that are just as bad, if not worse, than a farmhouse. But just in general, farmhouses have a lot of defects and they need a lot of upkeep, and it's not cheap if you want to get stuff done out there, because it's going to cost you more to get someone out there, because there are generally less trades out in those areas. So buyer beware. I'm not saying don't buy a house out there. Definitely buy a house out there. Take your kids out there, let them grow up in a country area. I highly recommend it. But just be aware of the condition of the home that you're going to buy. Until next time.